What's up again, rioters? This is Rex Wrath bringing you a Redstone tutorial for Minecraft. I'm going to do several of these videos to show you the basics of Redstone as well as some circuits that you can create with them. So we're going to start off. If you don't know anything about Redstone, this is it right here. Now it can be mined in the game, obviously. You can usually find it down where you in the lava levels. And it also can be used freely in creative mode, just as anything else. But the way redstone works is that redstone itself acts as a wire, and then these redstone torches act as power sources. Trying again. So, one of the basic principles of redstone itself is that redstone can be placed a total of 15 blocks before it loses power. As you can see here, this is the 14th block right there, 15, 15. So anything that's attached to that 15th block, such as these redstone lamps, will get power from the redstone. However, if it's 16 blocks or more away, it will not. So as long as that is within the 16th block of your redstone wire, then it will get power. Otherwise, you will need something like a redstone repeater in order to continue the signal. Now, redstone can go up and down things, as you can see right here. Another basic property of redstone. So you can go around. It can go any block that's one higher or one lower. As you can see right there. You can go around. This way you can also snake wires in between each other. This allows you to do more complex circuitry, some compact designs and stuff like that. For this over here, you can see the way redstone lamps, or redstone lamps, that's what that is. The way they work, or more appropriately in this one, the way they do not work. As you can see, a redstone lamp will not power this as shown. It will power it like that, as you can see, but it will only power it if it's within that same level. So if it's right here, then the power or the redstone itself has to be placed either right there or right next to it. It cannot be placed on top. It will not receive power. As you can see right here, same deal. It will only power it if it's right next to it or above it, which I think it's demonstrated here. I don't think it is. But I will just do a quick demonstration of that for you. Hang on a second. Give me some of that. As you can see, it will power above it as well, but it will not power below. So, put that away. And demonstrating what I said before, it will only go one block down, not more than that. Or one block up, obviously. So you can see right there, that works fine. Over here, you can see some other interesting properties, such as this. The redstone will actually power a block. So when redstone goes into a block like this, the block itself will receive power and power any sort of devices next to it. In this case, it powers this, which for redstone lamps, if they receive power in this way, they actually turn off. And then you can also snake it around like this. So if you wanted one signal that was on and one that was off, you can do it like that. Again, showing you that you cannot place redstone right there. It must be on the same level, or else it will not get power from the redstone lamp. And this one here, to demonstrate the redstone repeater. So if you were to put the redstone at its maximum, you can put a repeater there, and it will repeat that signal. So you can go another 15 blocks. Now, another interesting thing about such things like its repeaters and whatnot, well, we'll get into that. I'll show you. That's later down there. So here's another thing. Repeaters themselves also act as diodes, aka one-way gates. So you cannot place a repeater going the opposite direction. It will not get power. It will only send power the way the arrow is facing, as you see there. Obviously, redstone does not go past that. And here's that principle I was showing earlier. If you have that there, it will power the redstone that's right next to it. Or in the case, you can also put it right there or right there as well. So it will power right next to it, but it will not power on top or anywhere else. So, and then over here, have an example of what I was saying before. Redstone will power a block, and then this block will be receiving power, allowing this redstone repeater to be turned on. Again, redstone repeaters work very similar to redstone lamps. They will not power below. And they will also not power above, I believe. Hang on a second if we can do this without... I could be wrong. Hang on. Yes, as I was saying, they will not power above like redstone lamps normally do. So you can't use them for that. It does make them great to prevent crosstalk. Again, though, a redstone repeater wouldn't work in that way, simply because it does, again, acts like a diode, so it will have to go in that direction. And it will also not do as other redstone lamps. Well, technically, this would have to be there anyway, because that's in that block. So it will not skip blocks. Just take the things into account when you're designing redstone circuits. Now, when you power up a redstone block such as this, it will receive power as though it were a wire. So this block has power, which gives that power as well. And now here's another just demonstration of the fact that the redstone only goes one way. So it does not come out that way, it does not come out that. It goes in through here and out through there only. Sorry about that. And as you can see, it will not work any other way. I have these facing all different directions. This here is to demonstrate repeaters and their other ability, which is to delay. Now, every repeater has several delay modes. It starts off with the 1-tick delay. Now, in a redstone circuit, every redstone lamp that you use will cause a tick of delay. That's like, just imagine one clock cycle if you know a thing or two about computers. And that's the way that would work. I'll put that away first. So, when you change it by right-clicking on it, or if you have an Xbox version, whatever that does, I honestly don't know. I don't have the Xbox version. I don't have an Xbox. I have a PC. That's all I need. Anyway, moving on. So, you will change it from 1 tick, 2, 3, and 4 ticks of delay. And this is very helpful when you want to make circuits that require things happening at different times, which I will demonstrate in a later video, showing off some of the things that I've used in my own personal server, which if you haven't checked out that video, I'll put a link in the description so you can check that out as well. And I will hit this switch, and you will see what the delay will do. As you can see, each one is set on a slightly higher delay, so it takes longer for both it to be activated as well as deactivated. So they will stay on longer as well. And this, if you put these in series, put them on full delay, you can also act as a long delay. And another principle of blocks themselves is that only solid blocks will transmit signals. So, as you saw from over there, that block will transmit the signal through it with a redstone repeater as well as the redstone wire, but it will not do it like this. You can't even use a, you cannot even use a torch, as you can see right here. Destroy that. We'll put a torch right there. Oh yeah, the torch doesn't even attach, so it doesn't even matter. So yeah, but anything that is clear, such as ice, glass, as well as glowstone, will not transmit signal. And you can use this to your advantage, such as creating a gate that will switch between a solid block and a clear block, allowing a signal to either go through or not. And then, obviously, you have the different buttons and other ways to activate redstone. Click that on, that goes like that goes like that, pretty simple. So, these are the basics of redstone. In my next video, I will demonstrate some of these circuits that you can do. Basic circuits such as inverters, AND gates, OR gates, and any other combination that you can use with those as well. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this basic tutorial on redstone. I will be doing, hopefully, more videos in the future showing some really cool designs that I eventually will make. I haven't got anything yet, but I'll get around to it someday. But I hope you guys learned something here. It's pretty basic, obviously. But, in case you have any other questions, you can go on the Minecraft wiki. You can also ask me. I do know quite a few things about redstone. But I will catch you in the next video when I talk about lots of different logic gates that you can create with redstone. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, hit the like button. Let us raise this riot. Please subscribe if you want to see more. And as always, I'll see you all next time.